Well, kids, it's round 15 of Johnny Repairs Part 1. New cap and rotor. I pulled the cap off, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there's looks like little flakes of graphite. That's what it looks like to me, but it might not be, because as I get down in here, I pulled the cap off and I look inside, and I don't know if you can tell about all the stuff that's caked in here, but the center post, that little graphite whatever, is almost down to the brass, and it looks and feels like metal shavings, super fine, really super fine. And so I go like this, and I get it on my finger, and it kind of shines and feels a little gritty. So this is a new distributor I put in, and the original distributors have a little dial twisty cap that you take off, and it's packed full of grease, and then you turn it. Every time you do your points, you do a little twist. Well, this one just came with a hole but no threads or anything like that, and that's supposed to supposedly grease the upper end of this. But I tell you, man, I'm seeing all of these full, I mean, that's pretty heavy metal flakage. That's what I'm seeing. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up, put a new set of points in. And what I mean by clean it up, I'm gonna use a little rubbing alcohol and clean the post. You know, after I take the points out, I'm gonna clean the shaft and get it all cleaned up. But if there's that much metal in there, it might be wearing this part down, the shaft, those little knobs, man. I mean, there's not so much, but because it would be building up on the backside, but that possibly might explain the erratic firing I'm having. You know, it's a good possibility of it. But here we are in part 1. See? Oh, but we got part 14 done. There's no more gas leakage. I mean, there's gas in the bowl. I mean, that's all part 14, you know. But part 14 had another problem back here, that was where the sending unit here. Over the years, man, I mean, you can tell that thing leaked for years. I looked the stains and everything, so it no longer leaks. I got some of that nice gas Teflon tape, gas resistant Teflon tape, and it worked. So now we have a complete airtight system, but we're on this one, and this, you know, I got the original distributor. I can probably tear it apart, clean it up. I also got a brand new in the box electric that I put in, and it would not time because it has its own vacuum advance and they have to be set, and I don't have the equipment to set them things. So I got a brand new electronic one, you know, and I also got one that did the weirdest thing, man. It didn't have very many miles on the electric one that I put in, probably 80, 100 miles. But because I'd had it a long time, I couldn't get no guarantee back on it. But the shaft actually seized up. I took it to Big O Tires one day and barely got it out of there, man. Didn't get the alignment done, but they charged me for it. You can tell they didn't touch the bolts. So, yeah, that was a robbery job. But that was another one way back. This is round 15, part 1.